What's going on, you guys? This is Ryan here again. I know it's Tuesday night, but this is the next edition of Market Monday. The reason I did not have Market Monday up on Monday night or during the day on Monday was because I was streaming pretty much all day, and I'm starting to really love streaming. It's not going to take away from the YouTube videos. I'm still going to be doing them, but the scheduling may be a little bit messed up because of how fun it actually is to stream, and I don't want to just turn it off randomly to make a video, because we had a good number of followers going last night, and we're just having fun doing 2.0 collections and doing some giveaways, things like that. So right now, this is the beginning of Giveaway Friday, which I have not done in a while, but like I said, I'm getting back on my schedule of my videos. I'm not too sure if Team Up Tuesday is going to stay in the rotation because not a lot of people usually want to play, and we've been having some issues with actually being able to all be in the Skype call at one time, playing games and things like that, since a lot of people are kind of, pissed off at each other, and we can never be in the Skype call at the same time. It's just really annoying to me. I wish it wasn't like that, but I will definitely try. If you ever see a tweet from me saying, let's go play Team Up Tuesday, get a mic, get on Skype, then Team Up Tuesday will be there. But as for everything else, it should all be there. The only other thing that I do want to say is I've pretty much gotten to the point where I just sold my team. I don't want to sit there with the 400, 500K cards just sitting in my active cards. I don't play the game a lot this year, and there's no point in me having a really good team. So what I did was I just made a really, really cheap, good team, a 99 overall team, consisting of all the like 1-star cards and stuff like that. Because it really doesn't matter to me what type of team I have, as long as I'm able to use it when I have to and actually be able to win a game. I'm good with that. So let's get on into the giveaway. This will be for Xbox and PS3, so don't worry, Xbox people. The Knuckleman 22 will have you covered on that. What I am giving away and what he is giving away are 200K and a Jerry Rice key card. Now, there will be 3 winners to this giveaway, so you have 3 chances to win. Not all one person, but there will be 3 different winners for each system. The way you will be able to be entered is just comment below and just say, I want to be entered. And if you want to make another comment, as long as you make a comment about whatever you want of the video, you're not going to be disqualified. But if you leave more than one comment saying I want to be entered, if I find you doing that, the other comments will be deleted and you'll be disqualified. So make sure you hold yourself to one comment saying I want to be entered. So the giveaway winners will be chosen like that. And there will be 3 different winners. Like I said, the first person will get 100K and the Jerry Rice key card. The next winner will get 75K, and then the final winner will get 25K. So that is 200K, all spread out between 3 people. I know the third winner, it's kind of like a consolation prize. 25K really doesn't matter, but it's still a decent payout just for commenting on video. So let's get into Market Monday now. Market Monday is going to be all about 2.0 collections. As you can see, I am on a farm account right now. I just finished the Eagles 2.0, and I actually didn't pull a really good key card. If I can go find it real quick, I actually pulled, where are you? I'm not too sure what his overall is. Did I quick sell it? I'm pretty sure I quick sold it. Yeah, I can't find it. I actually pulled a Matt Stafford key card, so I ended up getting rid of that. But 2.0 collections are really, really, really good to do. You may lose money doing the collection, which is perfectly fine, but the risk/reward is very, very good. The rewards you get are very, very huge if you actually get the card that you want, which right now is Calais Campbell. There's the Shannon Sharp, there is the London Fletcher, and there's other various cards that will be rare in the future, like the Brickashaw Ferguson, Jerry Rice, there's Rod Woodson. There's so many good varieties of cards that you can actually get in your key pack that will make you a lot of money. And there you go. I sold the Jason Peters reward that I got for doing the Eagles collection for 5K. So you could always sell the rewards. People love those boosted reward cards. And you could always make your money back doing the collection if you already have a lot of the cards. Now, the way I like to do this is I like to only do a certain few amount of 2.0 collections. I don't do more than like 6 or 7. I have a list right here of the ones I like to do that don't lose you too much money, and you're only spending about maybe at the most 10K per key pack, which is very, very good. You pull out a London Fletcher or a Calais Campbell, and you triple, maybe even quadruple your money for doing the collection. So the ones I like to do, The Bears, if you do have the Julius Peppers, which is the only card in this collection that is actually worth anything, you could always find these other cards for very cheap on the auction block. Sometimes you'll see a price fix card or two, but usually if you look in your reserves, you'll have one. And if you look during the day, eventually they will drop. So Julius Peppers is the card you need to look out for in this collection. Everything else is pretty simple, and the reward card could be amazing. So that is another collection that I like to do. Another one is the Bengals. Now the Bengals has one card that will frustrate you, but believe me, this is the only card worth anything at all. Reggie Nelson. You could definitely find a Reggie Nelson up for cheap if you look at the right time. If there's a lot of them up, you're going to find one for like 10, maybe 15K, and everything else is like 2 to 5K. Sometimes Andrew Whitworth will definitely be price fixed. I don't know why, but he's the only card I run into with any sort of price fixing going on. So this is what I want you guys to do. To help everybody out, you guys know these cards aren't really worth anything besides Reggie Nelson and all the other collections I'll be showing you. Just throw these up for the normal price. I mean, don't price fix these cards. It really doesn't make sense. People want to do collections. People want to get those key cards. So don't price fix the year-end 2.0 collection cards, because it just really doesn't make sense to me. Let's see. Another one I like to do is the San Diego Chargers. You saw me put 2 cards that I had already into the pending collections. The only card I'll run into with any sort of problem with price will most likely be Ryan Matthews 2nd edition. This is usually price fixed, and I really wish people would stop doing it, but once I collect all these, I'll get my, let's see what it is, 20K plus a Eric Weddle reward card that usually sells for about 5 to 8K, and I should only lose maybe close to 5, maybe 6K, and I'll open up my key pack, and maybe I'll get something lucky. So let's go through another couple teams here that I like to do. The Colts. Colts are another really easy team to do. The ones you'll run into with a slight bit of problem are Antoine Bethea, usually going for around 11 to 15K. Most likely, though, it's kind of worth buying it, because other than that, there's nothing else here that is even hard. The only other card, in my opinion, that you'll see for going for anything more than 5K will most likely be Tom Zibikowski, but if a lot of people are online at the time, then there'll be a lot of him up, and everything else will be going for super cheap. You should be lucky Andrew Luck doesn't go for a lot. You better hope to God that he doesn't go into a collection soon, because if he does, then he might be a lot. But from right now, the only card you need to worry about is Antoine Bethea. Let's go check out another collection here. Another one I really like to do is the Eagles. Now, this one I would avoid doing if you don't have a bunch of Jeremy Maclins. For some reason, I saved up about 10 Jeremy Maclins throughout my pooling the past couple months, and I've been able to do this collection a lot. Jeremy Maclin is right now like 30K, and if you have him, go ahead and collect him. I mean, he will sell for 30K, but the reward for this is actually pretty decent. It's 35K, a boosted Jason Peters, which you can always sell for about 5 to 10K depending on the day. And you could look for a pretty big profit doing this collection, because not only will you get the big coin reward, and everything else is pretty much cheap, besides Namde Asamoah, he goes for about 6, maybe 8K. You'll get a pretty big profit, the Jason Peters, and hopefully you get a really good key card. So definitely the Eagles is really nice to do if you can get your hands on a Jeremy Maclin for cheap. If you see him up for 15K, definitely buy that, because he does not go for that cheap very often. Atlanta Falcons. This is a very, very easy collection to do. There is nothing in here that goes for anything. Where is he at? The Roddy White will run you about 5, maybe 8K, but other than that, everything is really, really cheap. I love doing this collection. I almost make money doing this collection all the time. You get 25K and a boosted Julio Jones, which doesn't go for anything. I would just go ahead and quick sell him. And then, of course, you get your key pack. And I get a lot of good key packs doing the Falcons collection. I don't know why. Moving on here, we got the Lions. The Lions, the only card in here that will run you a decent bit is the, where is he at? Actually, you know what? I haven't been having a problem doing this Lions collection as of late. It was Gosder Chairless, the one that was going for a lot, but it seems like recently he hasn't been going for anything. I actually got one for like 3, 4K not too long ago. So usually he would be going for like 15K, and it'd be a nuisance, but he's not really that much at all. Ndamukong Suh might be going for a decent bit, depending on the current day, time of day that you are doing the collection. But everything else is really cheap, and definitely, like I said, like I've been saying, the key card could make you forget about losing money on anything. So let's move on. Packers. I do this sometimes if I can find it cheap. AJ Hawk, as everything else is very cheap. Even the Josh Sitton I've seen up for like 3K. I don't know why people throw that up for 3K. It's actually a really good gold card to have if you want to make like a gold team or a Packers team or something like that. But definitely watch out for the AJ Hawk. If you see him going for about 10K, maybe less than that, do the Packers collection. It gives a really good reward at 20K and a boosted, I think it is... Who is the boosted card here? Oh, the Greg Jennings with +1 to speed. Another card you could use if you want to make a boost team. And people actually buy this card, so do the Packers collection for sure. There's only a couple more here, and I know this video is starting to run pretty long, but just want to throw all these out here that I like to do so you guys know. And the Washington Redskins, this is the easiest collection out of them all. There is nothing in here valuable at all. Absolutely no card in here you will have to pay more than like 5K for at all. Every single one is easy, and I always make a profit doing this collection. The boosted London Fletcher really isn't going for anything at all. Go ahead and quick sell that, and you will go ahead and get yourself a good key pack, hopefully, and you won't lose any money at all, and if you do, it'll only be like 5K, which is very, very easy to make back on one key pack pool. Other than that, though, there really isn't any other good collections to do here. I would say if you do have a couple of Golden Tate saved up, you could do the Seahawks, as everything else is very, very easy. But Golden Tate will run you about 30K, and he really isn't worth buying at that price unless you really feel like you're going to get a good key pack pool. And then another one real quick is the Titans, but everyone knows that Jake Locker, for some odd reason, is super rare. He's like 45, maybe 50K, so Tennessee's out of the picture unless you have a couple Jake Lockers and you want to open up yourself a key pack. Every one of these cards is very easy to open, and you know, I love the Titans and everything, but there's been a lot of Titan cards that were super rare during the duration of the year, and the reason is most of them are silvers, like Sean Smith, Jake Locker. At one point, the Alteron Werner was super rare. There's been a bunch of cards, and it just makes me pretty much sad because they're at the threshold of being decent to good, and their rating being at 81, 75 makes them pretty hard to pull because you got to pull the silver packs. You got to get lucky on getting a really, really low overall card, and Tennessee Titans have been a pain in the ass for a lot of people this year. But this video is pretty much getting down to being too long. I just want to throw out there that the 2.0 rewards are definitely worth aiming for. The key pack, the boosted cards will go for a decent bit. Don't throw up your 2.0 cards for a shitload. It doesn't make sense for people trying to do collections. Just help a brother out, you know. Let him do the collections. Let him get their key cards. And throw those up for somewhat cheap. I mean, if you have a Jeremy Maclin and stuff like that, it's understandable. People will pay premium for that card. But other than that, don't throw up the Michael Turners, the Phillip Rivers for like 12, 15K. It doesn't make sense to me. One last thing to touch on before I leave. Let's see if we can go ahead and get to the Future Star cards. Now, a lot of people have been asking me through PMs and stuff, should I collect my Future Star cards? What should I do? And the answer is pretty much written right there. If you still want to play MUT 13 for a pretty decent period of time and you're not looking to quit or looking to slow down, do not collect these cards. At least not yet. Hold on to them. Play with them if you want. But at right now, the Tavon Austin is almost 800K worth. Definitely sell it if you're looking to play this for a decent period of time. If you want those golden ticket cards, I would go ahead and just sell it, because even if you get a collected version in next year's game and some coin bumps, you're going to end up making a lot more coins than you would collecting this card and getting the reward for next year. Unless the reward is like $1 million, I would not do this. Even 500K would be decent for next year's game, but you know EA, they're probably going to give you like 25K, and next year's game to start off. That won't even be enough for a legendary pack. But this has been Market Monday. I know it's been all over the place, and I had a pretty much hard time trying to word everything correctly. All I was trying to get into everyone's heads is the 2.0 collections are really easy to do, and they gain a lot of profit. And I really think you guys shouldn't price fix cards for the collections, because just it doesn't help anybody. People don't usually buy those cards anyways, and if you want people to have fun in the game and do the collections, then let them get their key packs. I mean, Calais Campbell, check this out. If you open up a key pack, your profit is insane. It's about 300k for a Calais Campbell key card, and it costs like what, 5, 6, maybe 10k to do a 2.0 collection. That's all I gotta say. I'm out. Have fun, and I will see you potentially in a Team Up Tuesday video. I have one recorded. I just don't know if I should upload it since it is pretty much really late. And I want to get this up as soon as possible, so I'm out of here. Peace.